Instructors, educators, teachers, mentors, coaches. Welcome to the Carry Trainer Instructor Corner. Welcome back. We've been talking about all kinds of stuff, and today I want to talk about something related to shutting the heck up and getting it done. Sometimes we can just point that gun out there, tell the student, why don't you just rip through a couple magazines, observe the target, and let's talk about what happened. Instead, we spend 2 or 3 days talking about it. Here's today's topic. Do not overcomplicate that which should not be. Conversely, do not oversimplify that which cannot or should not be. What do I mean by that? Well, CPR. I'm a CPR instructor. The American Heart Association has simplified CPR to the point that, if we can just do what is known as high quality chest compressions, high quality CPR, if I can get on that person now, as soon as I recognize that there's an issue, and I start those 100 compressions per minute to a proper depth with very minimal breaks in between while doing all the other stuff, but if I can just do that, probably going to help so much more than trying to do 50 things at once. Some things can and should be simplified. Some things should not. You do not want your engine rebuild to be oversimplified. We don't need to clean those parts. We don't need to check those tolerances. We don't need to buy the correct component. We can just crank this screw in and cross thread it, right? Certain things should not be oversimplified. In a previous episode, we talked about being able to exhibit or do the things that you're asking of students. In that episode, I said there are some caveats, right? An 85-year-old former gold medalist in gymnastics might not be able to still do the things that got them the gold, but they still have an immense amount of value. So there are some caveats. But one of the things we talked about in that episode was if I don't have the ability to do the things I'm asking of students, maybe I need to get back to being more of a student myself and less of an instructor. In that, if I don't have a very deep understanding of the stuff I'm teaching, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know that I shouldn't be oversimplifying this thing. How will you know that? So that's the problem with ignorance. We don't know, as my good buddy Sang likes to say, we don't know what we don't know, right? We're all guilty of this. There's things I look back that I taught or made videos on and I say, good grief, I forgot X, Y, and Z. Because at the time, that's all I knew. I should have spent more time in the student phase and less time in the, I'm a big important instructor guy phase, right? We don't know what we don't know. So this idea of oversimplification really requires us to develop more knowledge. The idea of taking too much in overcomplicating things often comes because we have this idea that it's really important for us to talk a lot. When we develop a broad enough idea, a broad enough grasp of material, we can start to see what's not important. We can start to see, I can plug that piece in tomorrow. I can plug that in later. I can plug that in at the beginning, and I'm going to help this person get to the desired end state. Our number one goal as an instructor, to find the desired end state. How do we get there? That was episode 1 of all this. I start to having this broad understanding of a topic, I can know where I can pull things out, which is going to bring us to a later topic on knowing when to shut the heck up. Mickey with carrytrainer.com. Develop a broad enough understanding of a topic that you know when you can make something simpler and when you shouldn't. There are certain things I can't cut out. You do not want the guy building your engine to just say, let's make it simpler. Let's not clean those parts or get the right tolerances. You don't want the person doing heart surgery on your father cutting corners, right? But on the flip side, you're going to cut the grass. Let's sharpen the blades, fill that sucker up, throw our iron ear protection on, put some 38 special into our Ear Pro and rip it, right? Of course, there's a few safety things you can do in there, but we don't need to like write a thesis on cutting the grass. Mickey with carrytrainer.com. The Instructor Corner is here for you guys. I've told you a little bit about this in the past. We have the Carry Trainer Instructor University. It doesn't make you a Carry Trainer affiliate. It's for you and your business so that you can go chase your dreams. You to do so is you figure out all the things that are holding you back from kicking butt in your instructor business. Check that out. I think it could help you. We put together everything that we did to make this brand work so that we can travel around the country, teach people, pass on what we know, have fun doing it, and live a good, long, full life. Also, if you would love to support us in this channel, Ignis Lux Coffee is our brand. We're not buying it and having it roasted. We are making it ourselves. It's delicious, amazing coffee. What makes it delicious and amazing? Well, that's a secret. It's just very good ingredients, roasted correctly to perfection, packaged freshly, and shipped right out to you. Whole beans only, please. We will grind it, but for God's sake, spend a few bucks and buy a grinder. Be well, don't be dickheads.